So all around the valve stem, you can see it's just ate up. Good old calcium chloride. That's what it was good for. It's ate up from about here all the way over to here. And I don't know how far down and I don't know how far out, but we're going to have to cut all that out of there to get it fixed. But first I'm going to get my tire hammer and my spoons and my soapy water and get her broke down, get her off the rim, and then we'll figure out what we got once we're done with that. When those tires are that old and that hard, best thing to do with them is take the Sawzall, saw the bead. Once you get the bead sawed in half, you'll get it right off of there. So that's where my valve stem went, right here. And you can see how big of a piece I'm going to have to cut out of here. And I've got a... So you can see that the rims are two different sizes. This is a 30 and this is a 38. But it doesn't matter. We're going to cut a piece of this rim out and we'll make it fit this rim. A lot easier than trying to do it from scratch. We keep these old wheels around here for doing things like this. Just cut out a piece, whatever you want, and away you go. So we laid this piece on top of there, marked it out, and this is the piece that we cut out of the wheel. And I put a couple little slices in it so I could change the radius and make it a tighter radius to fit this 30-inch wheel over here. I straightened where this flange was right here. I put it in the vise over there and I beat it and beat it and beat it and got this flange put back where it belongs. So now we're going to bevel all this and we're going to put it back in this wheel. And then when we get all done and we get it welded on both sides, then we'll drill a new hole for our valve stem. But first we're going to have to So we fitted this piece all back in here, welded it from both sides, ground it all down. There's the inside. So that's one reason you never throw away an old wheel, because just because it's rusted out on the bottom doesn't mean the top of that rim's not going to be good, you know. So I never throw one away. Keep it laying around, and if you need a little piece, you can cut a piece out and make it fit. It's a lot easier than starting from scratch. You start from scratch and try to bend one of them, it's pretty much not too much fun. But anyhow, we're going to drill us a new valve stem hole away from the patch. We'll drill it down in here someplace, and then so we wire wheeled it real good. Just took some old paint and painted both sides of it there where the repair was. And then we went down here and we drilled us a new valve stem hole. rounded off both sides and polished it and put a little paint on there so it doesn't rust. So here's our tire we're going to put on real quick here. We put Murphy's Oil soap all over it and she's ready to mount. So a lot easier on the back, I'll tell you that. A lot easier on the back. So that's another reason not to throw away an old wheel, because you might have to patch one of these days. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching.